G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Subnautica with Mags, and well, welcome to what is technically an entirely new game at this point. The sun's just rising. So, what has been going on? Why has there been a delay in Subnautica? Just other than the Oculus Rift video, which I will come to in just a moment. Basically, when the Oculus Rift patch was released, it made a few additional changes to Subnautica as well, involving the way the fragments that give you technology actually spawn in the map. And it broke the Season 1 start. So I've had to begin the entire game again. At this point we are just after the explosion from the Aurora, so we're at the same point. And I've built the base in approximately the same base, although it is a slightly different design. So, yeah, we've had to reset in order to get all of the fragments and all the tech to actually work, but hopefully with that change we shouldn't have to worry about it again. So, just to give you a quick layout here, I have done a little bit of exploring. There is a beacon over here, surface vent. I found the geothermal vent that's near the surface, near the surface in the starting safe shallow zone. And then I've just built this base here. It's just underneath the rocks on the very edge of the kelp forest, and it's basically just 2 rooms with entrances at either end, 3 glass windows on one side. I've built a medkit fabricator, which I'll actually take that and store it, and a fabricator here. 3 storage bins over this side to actually put stuff in, and we'll just go, put that one over there. 4 storage bins rather in here just to store some stuff. It's just a place for me to stockpile goods because there's only so much I can actually keep on the escape pod, which is up in that direction. Now I have picked up some tech. The spawn for this particular save, I was basically on top of the fragments for this thing. Forgotten what it's called here. Hang on, I'll fix myself. The Sea Glide. I almost never use it. Normally you come across the plans for the Sea Moth so quickly that I just skip the Sea Glide, but it's going to be significantly harder to get the Sea Moth this time. And obviously the plans for the solar panels were almost directly in the starting zone as well, so it was very easy to pick them up. I got them almost as soon as I got access to the scanner. But there is more that we need. I'm wanting to put together a still suit because I'm going to be doing a lot of travelling in this one. So I need access to silver, basically. Oh, stalker. Now, when I built my base here in the last save, it was relatively okay. This save, it seems like every single stalker on the bloody map all wants to go into this area. So we've got to grab some food and stuff as well. Now, I'm not using the Sea Glide through here. Ooh, hang on. What do we got here? God, I hate when they bite stuff and I can't see them. Mobile vehicle bay. I'll need that eventually. 33, 1 of 3, so I need more planes. Oh, Jesus, you son of a... You bastard. As I was saying, there are more of them here than there normally are. God, I'm going to have to go back to base and get a medkit now, you son of a bitch.
Welcome aboard,
okay,
Captain.
so, that medkit that I got. Yeah, stored that for an incredibly long period of time, didn't I? I need to get some stuff for water too. Yeah, so this patch, what am I going to get up to within it? So, because, you know, obviously last time I was doing a blind playthrough, I got good exploration. I didn't get to see every area on the map, at least I don't think so, but I got to see quite a few. So a lot of these areas, I sort of know my way around this time. It isn't so much of a... Silver, thank you, I need 2 of those. It isn't so much of a blind explorer anymore. Another one. Scan that down. Actually, I probably should start scanning the animals too, considering what I'm going to do. But, yeah, anyways. I can't scan the creepvine. Can't scan the seed clusters. Yeah, so what am I going to do with this save, since I've sort of known my way around at least most of the core areas in the game? Little jerk there. What I'm looking at doing this time is... Well, basically I'm going to play Pokemon in Subnautica. There are a huge amount... Bioreactor, oh, hello. there are a huge amount of creatures within Subnautica, and the new farming update it poses a couple of problems in terms to long gameplay. In fact, just looking through the way farming operates... Oh, apparently I must have scanned a bioreactor segment before. Fair enough. Looking at the way that farming operates, Subnautica is going to start running into, well, the same problem that most survival games do. Once you start building up a big enough stockpile and building a big enough base with the right components within it, survival is going to become, well, it's not going to be an issue. It's not going to be something that's difficult to do. And that's a problem, because a big portion of the enjoyment of Subnautica is trying to survive in an environment that wants to kill you. The farming update allows you to, if you gather all of the right components that you need, and put tanks in your base so you can place them all, to effectively never have to leave your base again in terms of supplies. Water purifiers will give you effectively unlimited water, providing you have power. The fish will breed on their own inside of your tank, so if you have a couple of tanks set up, you can have unlimited food. And you can put most of the crafting materials into the tanks as well, and they will replicate themselves. The only thing you'll ever have to leave for is what I'm looking for now, swimming around looking for nodes to find rare metals for various constructions. That's all you'll need to find, and you can do most of that without ever actually having to leave the Seamoth, short of jumping out of it for short moments. So things like this will never happen. Yeah, you're not fast enough this time. Sneaky prick. Probably need more air before I go for a deep dive. Yeah, so things like that are not going to happen. Survival here is going to be fairly easy. You just drive the Seamoth up to whatever components you need to find, and with the solar charger on it, you don't even have to worry about gathering batteries. You just got to keep it near the surface or exposed to an area that is bright enough to charge it. And yeah, you're done. You'll be able to indefinitely survive within the game. And since there's really no... What we got? I'm going to leave it for the moment. I don't really have what I need for that. Since we don't really have a long-term goal within the game yet, there's no way to build a ship to get yourself off the planet. Survival is sort of the key component for the entire game. And yeah, the farming update, as much as it's great and it was needed, will kill it. It'll be much like play single-player Ark Survival Evolved, for example. When you start the game is terrifying. It really is. And then you start leveling up and you build your thatch base, and your thatch base you're always concerned about because the larger dinosaurs will just walk straight through it, and then you'll build up to wood, and that survives a little bit better, and eventually you get to stone, and at stone the only thing you got to worry about is one particular dinosaur that can eat its way through it. And eventually you'll upgrade to metal and start putting machine gun turrets on top of the base, and at that point survival is irrelevant. You have a farm, you have supplies, you have a bunch of big angry dinos around your base, and anything that comes near your base just gets shot to hell with the machine gun fire. Survival stops mattering.
Discovered.
Take that one as well. Yeah, food and water. Boomerang as well. Yep, so survival stops mattering, and the same thing's probably going to happen with Subnautica, so we needed another goal. The plan for this save is I'm going to try and build a base in an entirely new location, somewhere in an interesting spot. I want to go deep. Salt? I want to go deep. I'm thinking maybe the Grand Reef Silver. Alright, that's excellent. How much space have I got? Actually, we're going to drop that. That should give me enough room. I'm in the process of getting the parts that I need to build a still suit at the moment, so I don't go through water so fast.
Of oxygen remaining.
Oops. No, wrong one. That one, please. Alright, we're going to get ourselves... I need 2 kelp, or 2 creepvine. There. And there's Stalker Base. So yeah, as I was saying, I want to build somewhere deep, somewhere unusual, either the Mushroom Forest, the Grand Reef. That's where I'm going to build my base this time. But the plan is I need to build it big enough that I can have multiple tanks within inside of it, and I'm going to try and get eggs that have and examples of every kind of wildlife inside of Subnautica into it. Now, I know you can get eggs for bone sharks. I'm assuming you can get eggs for sand sharks, although I haven't seen them. The mantas, the rays, there's a few other things that you can get your hands on as well. I don't know if you can get the egg of a reaper, but I most certainly want to find out. And that's going to be my goal with this run. We're going to be trying to collect every single creature we can and storing them in tanks in a massive array somewhere deep and hard to get to. We'll probably cook 2. And we'll salt the hoopfish. We'll cook the lot and eat the lot. Gonna have to anyway. And the boomerang as well, because why not? We'll get to that in a moment. Basic materials. Fiber mesh. Now I do have another fiber mesh in storage. I've got to get the water anyway. Small amount of stuff that I have collected here. So we take the fiber mesh out. I take the water as well. As I said, I've been grabbing the first aid kits as soon as they complete out of the wall and putting them in storage. This is another thing that makes it really easy to survive. I mean, there we go. You build one of those in the wall, costs, I think it's 5 titanium, 5 quartz. And, escaping it. You just keep storing them. So that's going to be the goal, and that should be fairly easy. And I'm going to try and do it without getting too much tech on my sides. I don't want to make this too easy on myself.
And capturing body moisture.
Okay. So hopefully that'll make things a little easier. We'll live cured, eat the boomerang. Yeah, we'll eat all of those, otherwise they'll go bad. Drink the water, and we are now all ready to go again. I'm not going to use one of those. Oops, I didn't actually mean to click that one. Fair enough. Wrong button. Alright, we're going to turn some titanium. Alright, so that means we can travel a little bit further now. Now, I need the plans for the Seamoth, basically, which as far as I know, should be on the... wrong one. On the Redgrass Plain. So this time... actually, we're going to grab 1 copper ore out. I need to quickly swim out to get some mushrooms, because I'm going to need a spare battery. And this is why I haven't been using the Sea Glide much so far in this video, even in spots where I probably should have been using it. I'm conserving its battery. I have the Sea Glide built, but I haven't picked up spares. I need a spare battery for it because I've got to do a trip. 2 mushrooms. And of course I decided to do the trip at nightfall.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Where are we at here? Battery. Right, now I don't actually need to do anything directly with the battery for the moment. It just sits there. So I can recharge the Sea Glide when I need to. Now, I have 35% power in the Sea Glide. Just get to the surface quickly. That is the Aurora, so we want to go this way. I suppose I could have gone this way for stuff. And they're new. They are most certainly new. Right, what are these things for? This is some of the new stuff that's coming with the farming. I have no idea I can hear sand sharks. Yeah, it may have been a short trip here. Oh shit, it's right there. It may have been a short trip to get here, but I don't know how long I'm going to be out here for, and I don't want to not have a way of easily getting around. Stay away. Take that salt. I need the salt for the moment.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, I'm going. Head straight back down. And just do a quick check of the area and make sure we got no more sand sharks. I'm about to drop this so I can start scanning. Don't even know what this is at the moment. Propulsion cannon. Ooh. Oh, you dirty. Dirty. Ugh. Alright. Hate those bloody things. Alright. Sort of moving very slowly at the moment. Unfortunately, the pop-in is still there, but not much can be done about it. Thankfully, I'm probably going to be able to brute force those small jerks that I get every now and again completely out of the game. For those of you who have been watching me on social media will know I recently had some problems with the PC. What the hell? Oh, it's one of those spiky things.
Caution, 30 seconds.
I've never seen one of them outside of the Rex before. God, even the plant life wants to kill you now. Anyways, as I was saying, recently had some problems with the computer. I actually had to completely reinstall the operating system before making this video due to, oh, there we go. That's why I wanted the battery. So we just change it over and keep going. Yeah, completely had to reinstall the OS. It just, computer decided to try and kill itself, and it happened to do it on the very day, mobile vehicle bay, that should complete that one, the very day that I actually ordered the parts that we'll be replacing, so my old system will be gone inside of about a week. Well, components of it will remain. I'm keeping, obviously, the GTX 980, that's going nowhere. But I am replacing it with a Skylake i7. So that should solve a lot of the issues. I'm hoping it'll also help with my rendering times as well. The faster I can render the videos, the faster I can get them out. That's actually one of the big things that slows down this channel at the moment. It's not so much getting the footage to put the videos together. It's the hours that it takes to render it once the video is made, and then the hours that it takes to actually upload the bloody thing.
30 seconds
and to the surface again. Oh. Yeah, they've really got to fix that pop-in. I should have been able to see those from there. But at least we're at the dawn, so at this point, the sand sharks should go a little bit less aggressive, and hopefully I can cruise around and be able to see a little bit better and try and find these damn fragments. Turn the light off to conserve power. At least I'm assuming it conserves power. I don't actually know if turning the light off will save power on this thing. Game, you're disappointing me at the moment. I want the plans for the Seamoth because I can't go too far without it at the moment. Yes. Cyclops bridge fragment? You're gonna tell me I'm gonna get Cyclops components before I get Seamoth components? Apparently, yes, I'm gonna get Cyclops components before I get Seamoth components. Lithium, I'll definitely take that.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I need bigger tanks.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, that's cutting it a little fine. Yeah, might be going a little bit too deep over this part, I think. Picked up reclaimed water. What is Cyclops hull fragment? I'm gonna get the Cyclops before I get the Seamoth. I just have this bad feeling that that's what's gonna happen. Titanium there. I can always use more of that. Stay away from those bloody red things. And now I'm actually starting to wonder whether or not the fragments are going to be out here, because I'm not seeing many. Silver ore, I'll definitely take that. I need a whole chunks of silver ore so I can get the rest of my instruments up. Alright.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Base filtration. Not even sure what that is.
Emergency. 10 seconds,
yes, 10 seconds of oxygen remaining. Drink, where's that? Yeah, reclaimed water. Beautiful. It's one of those spitty spike things at you. Oh, here we go. Titanium. Copper. Right. Bloody. Come back here. Alright, copper ore. Silver ore. Alright, so 2 pieces of silver ore. That's nice. Sand shark there again. That's alright, mate. Get these as well. Titanium. Copper. More copper. I'm going to need to be making more batteries and cells soon anyway, so that is excellent. And a fragment. What have we got here? Mobile vehicle bay. Since that was completed, it only gives me titanium now. There is another one up here. Titanium.
Caution. 30 seconds.
Another mobile vehicle bay.
Remaining.
I just have this sneaking suspicion. Yeah, Seamoth is going to be a problem. It's really going to be a problem. I know it's going to be a problem now. I should have found something on it right now, but we need to find a wreck. Just remembered that only loose fragments actually show up now. If you want to find big stuff, it's all around the wreck, so we have to find a wreck. Power is 40. Quickly head back to Stalker Base for a moment. We're going to make a couple of more batteries.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Put that away. That one there. Battery. Take that first aid kit with me this time. Very useful device, but God, it makes maintaining your health easier. Stalker Base. That's where I found the surface vent. So we go it this way because it's north. pretty sure. Yes. So I'm almost... Oh. And there we go. The escape pod. I've never seen these things actually have anything inside of them, but it's always worth checking. And it doesn't look like we have any fragments at all around here. That's alright, I was thinking of slightly bigger wrecks anyway. I'm hoping I'll find something on the outside because I don't have a laser cutter yet, and it'll be a nightmare if they've put the really good plans. We'll head towards Aurora a little. If they've put the really good plans inside of wrecks that you can't access without a diamond, that you can't get to without what's inside of the wrecks, that'll be, well, at least not easily without what's inside of the wrecks. And here's one. I thought I spotted one in the safe shallows before when I was swimming around. Okay, good. Don't need a laser cutter for that door. It's a sea glide, which I don't need because I've already got one, but take a look anyway. 39 seconds. Come on, open, open, open. I have to go to the surface quickly.
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. What have we got inside here? Well, there's a desk. We can scan the desks. Nothing like furnishings for my base, but not exactly what I'm after, but I won't say no.
New blueprint acquired.
Solar panel fragment, which I've already got. Another sea glide fragment, which I've already got. Once again, it's the photo of the girl inside of the locker that we've seen from before. Seems to be just a repeated thing. I was really hoping there would be some kind of storyline about her, actually. And nothing appears to be in here. Instead of opening the doors, I could have just swum out the other side.
Caution.
Oh, that was not, again, what I was after.
Remaining.
I do like the wrecks, though. I definitely like the idea of these wrecks. Thing around here on the outside. Alright, so that was the only wreck that I actually know of. So from here, I'm really not sure. I've got to be getting close to the... Oh, there it is. Yep, I knew I was close to it. Radiation zone. So that's as far as I can actually go at this point. I can't go any closer that way. At least not until I have a radiation suit built. So I'm honestly not sure where to go. This is proving to be fairly disappointing at this time. And I can hear something biting back there, so I'm just going to keep going this way. Now, where am I? Oh, it's a surface vent. Okay. For those wondering, it is just over here. And get above it.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
You can see all of the dead squid things here. There we go. You've seen it before, but that's... Yeah, I located it and marked it, so if I decided to build a geothermal base on the surface in here, I can, although I probably won't at this location. I'm definitely want to use geothermal power, but I want to build the base a little bit deeper. Well, a lot of swimming around. We picked up a couple of the fragments and stuff that will be useful, but change the battery over here. Not at all what I actually wanted. As I said, the plan at this time, first things first, is we need to get access to the Seamoth so I can move bulk materials quickly and relatively safely across the map. And then I have to decide between, the mushroom zone, the Great Reef, or I could potentially build in the caves. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys decide that. You tell me where you want me to build the base. Any biome, even a biome that I haven't visited before. If you've played the game, you know your way around. You tell me where to build it, and we'll go there and build it. And yeah, that's going to be my plan for this series. I'm going to try and catch examples of every single creature within the game. And that does mean trying to find a pack of reapers that I can swim around underneath of to see if any of them happen to lay eggs, because I honestly don't know if they do or not. But it's going to be interesting regardless. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Dive smart, dive safe, and I'll catch you then.